How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Kai Noah Carlson. Happy Aloha Wednesday. We got a packed show for you folks today. We're going to touch on a little bit of everything, a lot of fascinating conversations happening on today's show. We want to welcome in our very first two guests for today, Ian Kitajima and Keith Matsumoto, two of the creators behind Pictor. Welcome into the show, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kainoa.
Mahalo nui for being here. Like I said, fascinating conversations we're having today. What you guys are doing, very innovative for supporting local businesses and finding a way to navigate what's possible from a scaling standpoint. Keith, I want to start with you. Let's talk Pictor. What is it?
So Pictor is a 40-year-old nonprofit. We've been around doing a lot of technology development, renewable energy, but we actually started in 2004 the first dual-use incubation program in the nation. And we're continuing with this new program that we want to announce today.
All right, very exciting. Pictor stands for?
Pacific International Center for High Technology Research.
There you go. Now we're going to get into the incubating process when it comes to Hawaii Wave, what's possible with that. Ian, I want to go to you though, because when we're talking about what's possible for some of the local businesses here in Hawaii, there's an opportunity here to take what they're doing right now and really support a lot of the men and women who are currently in the military service.
Exactly, yeah. So I think there's so many businesses in Hawaii that have the potential to take their existing products and services and apply them to help our folks in the military. So this incubation program called the Hawaii Wave program that's supported by HTDC is our way to try and find those amazing Hawaii companies across the state, because we're going to run this online to actually come into the government market, the federal government market, which is the biggest customer in the world, is the federal government, especially the Department of Defense.
Okay, we have a lot to get to, Keith. We have some examples of some of the possibilities that are currently out there, correct? What's on the table?
So this is a cardboard drone. Now, it's a prototype. The actual drone itself, one wing is about the size of this table.
Ooh, good size then.
But it's low cost. It flies, and there's a foreign government that actually has a major order for the company to do this. Now, drones normally, we look at photography. I'm sure you guys use this at the TV station, but the potential defense application is there. So again, this is an example of the type of technologies we're looking for.
Gotcha, Keith. Now, in addition to that, what else is over here on the table? This is another interesting one here.
Yeah, so this is a heat band that monitors for heat stroke. So if you're wearing it and your body heats up to the point where it potentially is dangerous, this will notify the user that there's a problem.
Now, this is a prime example, right? Because this has so many different uses, correct, Ian?
Right. Yeah. And this was really made for construction workers, right? So people in construction, they're overheating, they're working on roofs, they're overheating. But this same technology, this company didn't realize that actually soldiers, when they're out there, training, exercising, or doing whatever, they will overheat and they won't stop until they drop dead. So again, a construction technology for construction industry applied now to helping protect our men and women. So that's what we're looking for, and there's so many companies in Hawaii, I believe, have that potential. They just don't know it. So that's why we want them to apply to our program, so we can find them and help them actually get into the government business. Okay,
Ian, I want you to go ahead and turn around for us, because what you're wearing right now, again, is actually another example of a business that was already taking place, already servicing the community, but now has found that opportunity, correct?
Right, so this is actually called an exoskeleton, and this is actually pneumatically, I pump it up, and it pumps up my muscles. It pumps up the muscles in this exoskeleton. So I could pick you. No, I can't pick you up. But basically, I pump this thing up, and what it's really for originally was for warehouse workers, distribution. I got a pallet. I got to unload this pallet. I got to pick up stuff up and down all day. I'm going to hurt my back, right? Same thing for our men and women. When they're lifting things all day, this is going to protect their back. So down the road, 20 years later, they're not like, they
don't have back problems.
They can still function, right? That's the problem in a lot of things. You're in an extreme environment, we're in the military. You're going to injure yourself, but then you're going to have those injuries for the rest of your life. So this is to prevent that. But this company didn't realize that, hey,
this could also really support some of our men and women who are currently in the military services.
So this is the heavy duty one.
Yeah, there's another one right here. This is our floor director, Sean, who's with us right now. And we do carry a lot of gear over here on the show as well. But yeah, what does he have on? That's another version, right?
Yeah, this is the other version. So this is the lighter version, but again, it's super easy to jump in a truck, in and out. Get in and out, keep it on all day, protect your back.
I can totally see that. And you know, my pops was a lifelong U.S. postman for like 30 plus years, right? You're driving constantly, a lot for the delivery drivers as well, yeah, who are just constantly on the move.
Exactly. Actually, our paramedics,
of course,
they really could use something like this because you're constantly bending and lifting people and you're getting injured.
Yep.
You're really getting injured.
Absolutely. Okay, now in addition to that, Hawaii Wave are we currently accepting applications?
Yes, we're accepting applications
What
right
are
now.
local companies who are seeing this? What do they need to know?
So just go to hawaiiwave.org. So hawaiiwave.org. Look at the website. There's all this information. We have some guidance in terms of what we're looking, but they're not like hardcore, like, no, we're only looking for those kinds of companies. Because I think what we're really trying to do is discover who is out there, and the program is designed so you can run your business all day, and then after work, 1 hour a week, you come and you join our program, and it's online. Because we really want to reach our neighbor island companies and entrepreneurs to join our program.
Absolutely. How do we get more information, Keith? We just hit the website?
Hit the website.
Hit the website that has everything in there, application form, everything in there.
Applying. Yeah.
Awesome. Ian, Keith, thank you guys so much for the
Thank
time.
you,
And again,
thank
for
you.
more info on Pictor as well, make sure you stay with HighNowDaily.com. You know, Lauren Torria, not here in the studio today. That's because she went to Holo Holo on Kauai. Take a look.
We're here in Lihue on the island of Kauai checking out the Musubi Truck. Now this is just one of 3 locations on islands, and we're going to learn about how this partnership between the Hawaii Green Infrastructure Authority, the Hawaii Technology Development Corporation, has this amazing program with the Feed the Hunger Foundation to allow local business owners to apply for loan programs that help them grow their business. Here we're going to speak to one of just 4 co-owners of the Musubi Truck. We've got Nicolette Aguinaldo over there, and we're going to learn all about how this business came to be, and what we're going to see today is some incredible food. Nicolette, how are you doing?
Hey Lauren, I'm good.
Thank you so much for having us out here. I'm so excited. I've actually never had your Musubis before, so I know I'm in for a big treat. But first off, for anyone who's unfamiliar with this business, how did you get started and what's it all about?
Sure, in 2020, my business partner started this in a truck, a food truck. It was an idea first and then went into a food truck. Of course, 2020, not the best time to start a restaurant, but she never gave up. She kept going, and she was pregnant too, and this is Kelly Kakalia. After that, fast forward to 2022, over Christmas dinner, she said, hey, do you guys want to join us in ownership? And we said, sure, why not? So we opened a second location in Koloa, and now our first brick and mortar here in Kalapaki in the heart of Lihue.
Oh my gosh, and I love this brick and mortar. It is so cute. You can tell that there's a lot of just adorable touches here and there. Now I have to ask, we were talking a little bit about the loan program that you were a part of course, the Feed the Hunger Foundation, HGIA, as well as HTDC. How was your business able to benefit from the loan?
Oh my gosh, it was such a godsend. When we were opening our second location, we were doing this all out of pocket. So it was like, okay, we need some sort of help here. Kelly reached out, got immediate assistance, and then a third location popped up that we couldn't say no to, this one here in Kalapaki, it's brick and mortar. So we were able to open 2 at the same time.
Wow.
It was amazing, yeah.
Okay, and when was that exactly?
That was about a year ago.
Okay, so how's things been since having 3 locations now?
Pretty good, pretty amazing. We've got our heads on still, so we're doing it.
Awesome. Now I know you have more than Musubis, but are we going to feature some things that you got? What are some of your kind of, for somebody who's just coming into your restaurant, what's your go-to recommendation?
Yeah, some local favorites is the ahi katsu and the bomb musubi. So the ahi katsu speaks for itself. It's like medium rare, panko fried. You have a garlic aioli and fresh green onions on top. And then the bomb is like kimchi in there with some kalbi beef. And it's just unreal. The spicy aioli that comes with it, that you dip it in, just is like Christmas. It's perfect. It's all the gifts wrapped in one.
It truly looks amazing, and it's not just a typical spam musubi as everyone thinks. So really, how did you guys come up with this concept?
Sure, yeah, we wanted to bring the taste of home back into people, like in their lives and when they're out and about. So musubi, you know, is such a nostalgic thing in Hawaii. Formed in, it's from Kauai. In 1982, Barbara Funimura brought it forward as her invention. And so we just thought, why not put other like savory meats inside? Try different flavors. It's really endless what you can do. So
Look how
here we
bomb
go.
this looks. I have to do the hard work and give it a try here.
Go for it. Thank you.
Mmm.
It's good. Yeah.
Wow.
You gotta try the sauce. You gotta dip it in the sauce
I know.
too.
Okay, well, that's actually gonna be coming up. When we come back, we're gonna go behind the scenes, check out how you make everything. But thank you so much for giving us an overview, and we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Hurricane season is here, and Verizon wants to help families build a digital emergency kit. Very important, as we just faced some uncertainty about a month ago. This is Blake Hogue here to tell us more. Welcome into the show, man.
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm
Thank
happy to be
you.
here.
Thank you very much for being here. This is an important conversation to have. Okay, digital emergency kits. Oftentimes when people are kind of figuring out and navigating things in a rush, that's not something people think a lot about. What do people need to know?
Yeah, sure. I mean, nowadays we rely on our phones for everything.
Right.
During a storm, it truly becomes our lifeline. So we receive our emergency notifications, how we communicate with our families, and it's how we look up information. So this is where we recommend that you build a digital emergency kit. So with the digital emergency kit, we recommend that you create digital backups of your most important documents. And with devices like the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, you're able to create folders to organize this information, and then you have access to the important contacts and personal information. Additionally, another thing to think of is taking photos, like if something were to come, like a storm or hurricane, of your home and business before that happens. So if you were ever in a need to do a claim, you could present information to your insurance company.
Which is oftentimes the very first thing that the company asks for. Do you have any pictures?
I gotta have proof, and in that case, you know, you wanna also record or take pictures of your valuables as well.
Okay, so obviously the cloud backup, very important when we're thinking about these emergency kits. In addition to that, Wi-Fi. You know, having that connectivity is also important.
Yeah, I do want to touch on the cloud backup first, is that when you take these photos on your phones, people come into my stores and like they've lost everything if something happens. So with Verizon's cloud backup service, you're able to digitally secure these important documents online. And so that way, even if something were to happen to your device, it doesn't matter. You have any web-enabled device, you're able to access this information anywhere, and that's why it's so incredible for Verizon's cloud. You know, it gives you peace of mind. For the Wi-Fi, Verizon offers Verizon Wi-Fi backup. And so what this does is it operates kind of like a generator for your internet. So if your primary internet connection were to go down, this system automatically switches over your network to a wireless and secure network. That way your everyday essentials continue to run and stay online, and you can stay focused on your home and your family.
Now, in addition to the many things people are constantly trying to navigate, oftentimes when it comes to natural disasters, right, power. Power oftentimes gets knocked out. You guys also have some backups that are currently available, including this thing on the table, which is able to do a variety of different things.
So one of the things, when power is out, storms hit, power is essential, and that's why you must have backups. We recommend having at least one reliable backup power bank like this one, charged up, ready to go. This is the Anchor 548, available in stores, and then coupled together with like our Butterfly SE2 Qi charging. It's able to charge multiple devices simultaneously. That way you get ready for these storms. And one other thing to keep in mind, if something is happening, power management of your devices is important too. So you want to put your phones in like low power mode and cut those apps off that you don't need. That way you can, maximize your battery life.
Absolutely, especially in addition to the many uncertainties that come along with severe weather and things like that. Oftentimes people are local business owners or small business owners who, after things pass, are constantly thinking, okay, how do I navigate this now? You guys also have options in terms of keeping people connected in that regard.
Oh yeah, for small businesses, connectivity, dependable connectivity is everything. And this is why having a robust, reliable network with Verizon's business internet is critical. A dependable foundation in operating efficiently so that they can process payments, so that they can have access to records, and staying connected with their customers and employees is critical even when times get tough.
Absolutely. So in addition to that, let's talk resources and information that is currently available. We always say it all the time, it's not good to get ready. It's always better to stay ready, stay prepared for the uncertainties of life. What's the best resource to utilize for people out there?
Well, thank you. Yeah, for severe weather preparedness or for information about Verizon's emergency relief, you can go to verizon.com/emergency or call us at 1-800-VERIZON, or you can come see me and the staff at the Kapolei Commons store, and we'll help get you prepared.
Absolutely. Hey, Blake, thank you very much for the time and for being here. Very important conversations to have. Again, digital emergency kits, oftentimes very important to not only stay connected, but also stay safe. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We got much more coming up after the break.
I'm back with Nicolette, but this time we're giving you a behind the scenes look at the Musubi Truck. Now I have to ask, what goes on? What's some of the magic behind the scenes of your Musubis?
Oh my goodness, behind the scenes, we have fabulous employees that are like family to us. A lot of them come from the same family, actually, same last names. And we have like an ongoing joke. If you're not a Raposo, you can't work here. And so we have a lot of magic that goes into the food. Like, we are a scratch kitchen. Everything's handmade. Everything is made with love. And it just brings that nostalgia back to the food and then to the people.
That's incredible. I even read that your sauces are all made here. Is that true?
It's true. All of our sauces are homemade by hand. Nothing is outsourced. Everything is here, and we feel like that just keeps the quality of the food at the top.
That is really cool. So that means that when you come here, you know that you're truly getting something special from Hawaii right there. And my goodness, look at those girls going to town. So what are they making right now?
Right now they're making the signature, the original, the OG spam musubi. So it's rice, teriyaki spam with our special sauce, a little furikake wrapped in nori.
Yum. Okay. And as you were, creating this menu, I know beyond Musubis you also offer other things. So what kind of went into that concept as well?
Sure, yeah. We're like, what complements it? What could be good with it? Who's our clientele? Who comes in here? A lot of kids come by. We're huge on the community. The community is a big part of our business. We're always giving back to the community. So as the kids come in after school, they're like, Auntie, we want tots. We want this, we want that. So we started with tots. And we have like a couple different kinds of really amazing tots that we make. Nobody can knock tots. There's nobody in the world who doesn't like tots. So we have like tots on our menu. Our poke bowls, we can offer them as a salad or with rice.
Yum.
So we have some other options, but we keep it pretty simple. We keep it musubi.
There we go. I like it. Now, speaking of community, I know that you're really involved with a bunch of different programs. Can you share, how the Musubi Truck really gets involved here?
Sure. We're super excited to be a part of the Kauai Surfing Association this year. So we ordered some custom towels, backpacks, and then they're all going to go as rewards to the kids, whether they win or not. It doesn't matter about that, but it's all going to the little kids surfing. We also have Feed the Keiki program. You can donate $5, get the kid a full meal, a box of juice, a fruit or a chip, and a musubi. And hopefully, we've tried to grow that more and more, but hopefully one day kids will eat free no matter what here.
Oh my goodness. That is a beautiful mission and goal to have. Now, looking into the future of the Musubi Truck, I know you are pretty dominant here in Kauai, but what are some of your future goals looking ahead?
Sure, we want to go to Oahu, Big Island, Maui, just spread the love one musubi at a time to each island, and eventually outside of our shores to the mainland would be a dream.
Oh my gosh, well, I believe in you. I think it can totally happen, especially with the flavor that you got packed in those musubis. Now, for anyone that wants information on how to follow you, find you, what's your best recommendation?
Sure, our website is themusubishop.com. You can get merch there, you can order food online, gift certificates, and then you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at the Musubi Truck.
That's awesome, you got all the things. And of course, you can go to hinowdaily.com for all of this information.
welcome back to High Now Daily. You know, we could always use more relaxation on the show. Right now, we're getting just that. That's Katie Fisher. That's Bryce Delmar from the Quantum School of Massage and Holistic Health. Welcome into the show, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
We're excited to have you. We're feeling more relaxed as we speak. Now, tell us a little bit about the mission that is Quantum School of Massage and Holistic Health.
Yeah, thanks for asking. So we are a vocational school licensed in Hawaii by the Department of Education. We do focus on massage. We're a little bit unique because we have a holistic health dual track along with that. And we have a sound healing practitioner. But in 1 year, you could change your career. It's an economic time of a little bit uncertainty right now.
Right.
And it's a really nice thing to know that if there's a healer in your family or that person that has those special gifts, for 1 year they can come to our program. We have over 20 teachers, experts in their field. Some of them have PhDs from Yale and some of them have masters in Oriental medicine. There's 5 acupuncturists that teach there. We bring a student that comes to our school and within 1 year, they can become a licensed health practitioner in Hawaii, which means they have the ability to bill insurance, they have a livelihood, they can come at any age. We have 18-year-olds, we have 60-year-olds, we have gap year students, and we have some people that are retraining. Maybe they've already been a nurse or a pharmacist. They want to come back and do something that's maybe more one-on-one or more gentle or more meaningful. I mean, where else can you go to school and get a massage every day that you're studying?
That sounds like a great gig. Absolutely. Bryce, you just had an opportunity to go through this program. What was the experience like for you?
Well, it was a great experience coming from holistic medicine, complementary health, and Ayurveda, which is my specialty. Having a massage license gave me an opportunity to really not only accept insurance, but get my hands on clients, and which is a big part of what we do. And as Katie mentioned, it wasn't just learning how to massage and do the traditional Swedish. We learn shiatsu, we learn acupressure, we learn, martial arts.
Yep, Thai
integrated
massage,
into it. Thai massage, stretching, everything that you kind of need to build yourself up as a practitioner.
Absolutely. Now, as you mentioned previously, over 20 different educators, which means kind of like 20 different approaches to what health and holistic health all means. We have a lot happening on the set right now. Katie, walk us through. What are we looking at?
So our school, because we have an emphasis on holistic health, includes nutrition, includes herbs, it includes essential oils, and it includes the idea of energy or frequency or vibrational healing. So these are some fun things that let us be aware of vibrations. For example, if you're doing manual massage, you could also, you could do a little work on shiatsu points, but you can also use these tuning forks. I just brought them as an example of acupressure or shiatsu, but using vibrations on. May I touch you?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
All right, let's get that shoulder open up. So I'm just showing some quick demonstrations of using the knowledge of the Asian medicine, shiatsu and acupressure, but using the vibration. I could also come here and do some points on you too. But we're just giving our students a way to have a long, long career, not wear themselves out. So knowing how to work with the body's energy is a really great way to be, quantum or efficient.
Right, and then obviously, so much internal healing takes place throughout what the people are learning as well. What's back here, Katie, Bryce? What's all this?
Bryce, you want to share?
Sure. Bryce, step this way. What are we looking at?
So these are Himalayan singing bowls, and we use them in a lot of different ways, mostly around the body, but we can actually put them on the body. So it delivers a very potent, soothing vibration that not only penetrates the soft tissue, but gets into the bones. And one of the biggest things we run into is stagnation, right? We sit all day, we're not moving enough. This is a really good way to bring vibration in, which unsticks things in the body.
I feel like you're talking to me personally right now, Bryce. This is very healing for me.
You would love it on your back.
Oh,
let me tell you.
absolutely.
Just laying you on a table with some massage and some.
We still have time, I think, in the show, Katie. What's back over here as we kind of navigate this way?
Well, we are a multicultural school, meaning we address many different cultures, systems of healing. So Bryce is going to share. This is from a tradition in India. You want to just share what you've got?
Yeah, what is this, Bryce?
So this is a very classical treatment in Ayurvedic medicine, the traditional medicine of India. And what it is it streams a warm oil onto the forehead, which seeps into the scalp, wonderful for the hair, but most importantly, relaxation. Pure, utter relaxation. And 20, 30 minutes, and what we do is we customize an oil blend depending on what's going on. We have an oil for relaxation, we have an oil for muscle tension, and then we have just our regular base oils depending on whatever.
And that's so incredible that interacting with all of these different types of oils and medicines will kind of generate a different type of recovery for the body, which is fascinating. In addition to a lot of the things you spoke about as well, Katie, you had this awesome recognition from the Hawaii legislature as well, kind of just really celebrating all the hard work.
Well, this is the second year in a row that we've been honored by our Hawaii State Legislature for Quantum School of Massage for, I'll just read you a quick thing. We've touched so many lives in a positive manner and made numerous contributions to the well-being of the state of Hawaii as a whole. I'm very proud of this. We have two in a row. We've only owned the school for 4 years, and already we've been recognized twice by our state legislator, by the whole crew down there. And I just want to let people know, it's enjoyable to come to our school. You know, it's not always hard work. It is an effort, you do learn, but you basically get to be part of a community, be part of something positive for Hawaii, and to recognize that what we're doing here brings the whole health of our state, and it recognizes the different cultural backgrounds here, recognizes the lineages of healers, and it helps everybody feel better. I mean, this is a really tricky time in history, and I think people, the more they can calm their vagus nervous system down and relax, the more happy we are together. And now we can
I could not agree more, Katie. Now, you mentioned as well, there is still a window for people who want to apply.
Yeah.
Again, 1 year could change your whole outlook on life. How do people do it?
So our next enrollment starts September 21st, just in a few weeks. We're taking applications now. Our classes are small, we limit them to 10, but you can come and join us in the LMT September 21st. You can go online to our website and you apply, or come down and take a school tour, or meet some of our alumni and graduates and just talk with them and see what it's been like to come to our school.
There you go.
We'd love to welcome people to come and enjoy a year with us.
Absolutely, Bryce, Katie, thank you guys so much for being here. As I mentioned, all these massage tables, I might just sit over here as we head to commercial break. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We got much more coming up in just a bit.
Okay.
Okay, Bryce. I mean, I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm ready for this. How's it, Aloha Gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. The Salvation Army's Family Treatment Services program offers the only residential treatment in Hawaii that welcomes moms and keiki together. Joining us right now is Divisional Commander Major Troy Trimmer and Candace Pang. Welcome into the show, you guys.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Mahalo for being here. First of all, Salvation Army, such an incredible legacy of supporting so many people in our community. September, though, we continue to talk about it's National Recovery Month and continuing to offer services to ohana that are impacted.
Yeah, I mean, we've been really privileged to be part of an organization that for 160 years has stepped into the lives of people who are caught in the bondages of addiction and helped them find out there's better ways to live, and there's great freedom in that. And 130 years in Hawaii.
Wow.
So as you mentioned, Candace actually leads one of those programs. We have several in Hawaii and Guam in this division specifically that deal with breaking the bonds of addiction, and it's a fabulous blessing to be involved in that.
Absolutely. And Candace, you know, when we're thinking about addiction, it impacts so many people, sometimes silently, oftentimes privately. Let's talk about about this program, the Family Treatment Services Program, and the work you guys do.
Yes. So, there's really no one way to get into recovery, but for us at Family Treatment Services, that first step really begins with a woman taking that brave step to ask for some help. And with her comes along her little one, as well as the whole family. And so Family Treatment Services is really a whole recovery continuum. We offer a residential level gender responsive treatment program where your little one can join you in that level of care. It's the only one in the state where your little one also gets therapy services themselves too. And through our Ohana Center, we also have family members who will come in on an outpatient basis and do visitations. They will do family therapy, couples counseling, developmental assessments for little ones. And then moving on in the continuum, we also offer supportive housing for the families and outreach programming too. So, it's a long journey.
Yeah.
And we are, just traveling with our families for a little part of that long journey. But yeah, that's where we see the most success really is being able to engage the whole family, not just one person.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that as well. And why is that approach so important? Oftentimes when people are struggling through the addiction process, it's very isolating, or it can be oftentimes.
Yes.
But why is kind of enclosing the whole Ohana in the whole treatment service such an integral part?
Right. Well, it's impacting more than one person, right? It is impacting the little ones, it's impacting the whole family, the moms and dads, especially in Hawaii, right? We have extended family that are all involved and invested. So it's important that we pay attention to what those needs are as well. And for women, so in our program, it is prioritized for pregnant and parenting women. Whenever you talk about women's treatment, you're talking about family treatment because relationships are so important. The role of being a mama is so important. And so we want to make sure that, again, that we're including everybody in that family.
Gotcha. You mentioned as well, obviously the process from a length standpoint is going to vary depending on what the various situations are. But how, once people come into the care, how long is the process, or how does that get navigated?
Yeah. So we do have outreach workers that will go into the community, meet the families where they're at. Because it's the only program where you could bring your little one with you, a lot of folks will find us because they don't want to be separated from their babies. That's a big motivator, obviously, and a lot of fear. So when they find out that you can bring your little one with you into treatment, there at least goes that fear, that barrier, and we try and take that down for them. But being in the program itself, it's about 6 months long for residential treatment at Women's Way. And then it could be another 4 to 6 months in our outpatient treatment program, as well as our housing program can be anywhere from 6 to 12 months. So really you could be in a safe, nurturing place for a good year, but that's not the ending of it, right? I mean, we can create this nice safe space for them while they're with us, but let's face it, we need to have them be able to be in a community that's going to receive them, and that there are resources and supports for them out in the community as well.
Absolutely. Major Troy, you must see some amazing things through the work that Candace and the rest of the team does.
Absolutely. I mean, the reality is when any life is transformed, when any life finds freedom versus bondage, the realities of addiction pays a heavy toll on all of our society. And to see one person make the threshold and walk across that and see a whole family redeemed as a response of their willingness to take care of the issue in their life, it couldn't be more rewarding. We have incredible volunteers and staff who invest daily in the lives of the people of Hawaii, and they do it in a manner that expresses love and it expresses Ohana.
Absolutely. Candace, if people are watching this right now, they're in need of resources and kokua, what's the best way to contact you and the rest of the Family Treatment Services program?
Well, I want to put out the Hawaii Cares, which is you can text or call 988, and that actually will get you to services statewide, not just Salvation Army, but all kinds of programs for substance use and mental health care. If you do want to help the mission and you want to help support and find out more about Salvation Army's programs in healing the whole families, then they can always reach out to www.salvationarmy.org.
Hawaii.salvationarmy.org. Or just look up the Salvation Army. You're good.
There you go.
Yes.
Major Troy, Candace, thank you so much for being here and all the amazing work and impact you guys have on the community. So important.
Thank you. Our privilege.
Mahalo nui for being here. Stay with us. We got much more coming up after the break.
we popped over to Puhi Industrial Area, still in Lihui, and I'm here with Lama Chang with Feed the Hunger Fund. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So we just checked out the Musubi Truck, and they're amazing. We're here now at Kauai Fresh Fish, and these are both companies that you've worked with through Feed the Hunger Fund to help grow their business. Can you talk about the different services that you offer and specifically how this loan has helped these businesses?
Sure, yes. Again, I'm Lama Chang with Feed the Hunger Fund, and in partnership with the Hawaii Green Infrastructure through the High Cap Loan program, we combined our efforts together to support both the Musubi Truck and the Kauai Fresh Fish with loan capital, along with business support, technical assistance in helping them grow their business, and really make sure that the loan helps them to expand what they are trying to do. And we're here for other small businesses, primarily that are low-income entrepreneurs throughout the state of Hawaii.
Awesome. And I can just tell, I've been out with you here and to other businesses as well, how boots on the ground you truly are. You really care about these businesses. What's been kind of one of the most rewarding part working with these businesses?
Yes, it's seeing the success after getting a loan. A lot of people I know have a fear of getting a loan and the payback and whatnot. But the idea is by investing and putting yourself into these getting a loan to purchase a big equipment or a warehouse space to help expand your business is how we will get you to scaling your business and providing economic growth. And we're there to help support you as you go through the process. So it's not as scary.
Absolutely. And so if any business is kind of looking to expand, maybe they want to be a part of this program, how do they do that?
Yes, so they can contact us. We have our website, feed-hunger.com. You can also contact the Hawaii Green Infrastructure Group, and we will collaborate as one to get you to where you need to go. And we provide all types of services.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Lama. Thank you for being out here. We're going to walk over now. We're going to meet Kadena, who is the founder and owner of this amazing business. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you for having us out here. We just spoke to Lama about how your business has benefited from working with Feed the Hunger Fund. Can you first just tell us exactly all about Kauai Fresh Fish?
Absolutely. We are a seafood wholesaler located here in Lihui. We primarily buy direct from our local fishermen, and that's really the core of our company, is supporting these local fishermen so that they can continue this tradition they've been doing for generations. So we're the only locally owned seafood processor on Kauai, and we're just helping get more of our local fish into the community.
That is a phenomenal mission and really, really impressive. Now we're talking about ability to expand. Can you share with us, what you utilize this loan for?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we started in the back of my Tacoma 3 years ago. We were selling fish at the farmers market, and that's when we really realized what a demand there was for local fish in our community. And so by working with Feed the Hunger Fund, we were able to grow and expand into our own processing facilities. So everything you see here, all of our chill boxes where we cut and store fish, plumbing, fixtures, freezers, ice machine, everything was made possible because of our loan with Feed the Hunger Fund.
That's awesome. And are there any learning curves to it? Like what's the process like?
Working with Lama Chang actually really helped make it as easy as possible. She was there kind of to hold our hand through the process, being our first big commercial loan. So she provided a lot of resources and took the time to explain the process with us. So, there's always challenges along the way, but having that support really helped us to overcome them and get to where we are today.
That's awesome. Well, I'm really looking forward to continuing to see your business grow. And of course, when we come back, we're actually going to head into that freezer behind us and get a real look about what this business is all about.
as promised, we are now in the freezer. I've got Katina with me, and she's going to talk about what goes on behind these doors, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. As I mentioned, we do buy mostly direct from our local fishermen. We supplement with fish from the United Fish Auction in Honolulu. And so right now, our team is cutting our orders for restaurants tomorrow. We've got Keiko over there breaking down a big eye ahi that we got in yesterday. And, you know, it's really nice to have these skilled fish cutters. It makes my job a little easier, and it just, you know, presents a beautiful product for our customers. And that's really a big focus for us, is high quality product. So whether we're buying from the auction or buying from our local fishermen, we're looking for certain markers that tell us, okay, like this is going to be this quality grade. And, you know, we can really stand behind what we're providing to our community.
Absolutely. I mean, I know that's kind of a unique model, especially within this industry. Not a lot of businesses can say that they partner here locally with fishermen and are sourcing local meats in the community. So why was that such an important pillar of your business?
Well, you know, I started in the seafood industry in my early 20s, and the things that I saw just didn't really sit well with me. I felt like fishermen were compensated appropriately for their hard work and efforts, and there was a lot of mislabeling in the seafood industry. And so that's how my passion really started for this business. And that's what we bring to Kauai Fresh Fish, is just honesty, transparency, and like I said before, just at that core is supporting these local fishermen.
That's amazing. Now, I know behind this door over here, you were showing a little bit earlier the diversity of what you carry. Can we get a little sneak peek of that?
Absolutely, yeah. We're a little light on inventory today. Fishing's been a little bit slower here on the island of Kauai, but we do have some fish that came in from the United Fishing Agency here from our longline fishermen. And then on the left-hand side over here, we have some local marlin that just came in today, some local mahi. You know, the moon phases and all these things affect the fishing. And so a week or two from now, this show will be loaded up with big yellowfin tuna caught by our local fishermen right here on Kauai. But for now, we work with what we can that's still local and sustainably caught.
That's awesome. Now, I know you mentioned you're preparing an order for a restaurant, but when can people like me, when can consumers get their hands on your amazing product?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we are working on expanding our retail, and we typically ask people to message us on Instagram or text message us to let us know that they're interested, and we'll let them know what we have. We actually launched a subscription program earlier this year where you can sign up for a 12-week program. You can pick it up here at our shop. It's £1 a week for 12 weeks, and that's on Thursdays from 3 to 5:30. So we've started posting on our Instagram walk-in hours during those times just to kind of streamline it for our team. And then in addition to that, just in the effort to be able to utilize more of the fish that we're getting in, we are working on setting up our value added side of the business, which we're really excited about. So that will consist of smoking fish, drying fish, canning fish, and just all these ways to preserve this beautiful product that we get, and in turn be able to support these fishermen to our best capability.
Wow, I am so impressed. I am truly just wowed by everything that you're able to do, from, you know, supporting the community all the way to making sure that people are getting top quality local food. So, you know, if people want to partner with you, I know you've done some pretty amazing events recently, or even just consumers want to do that subscription you're talking about, what's the best way for them to get in contact or follow your business?
Yeah, absolutely. So our Instagram is Kauai_Fresh Fish. And we also have our website, KauaiFreshFish.com. And on there, it gives you the information about the subscription, our contact information. You can reach out to us directly, and whatever we can do to supply and provide you with amazing fresh fish, we'll make it happen.
All right, well, make sure to give her a follow, support her incredible business. And of course, all this information will be up on our website.
Aloha and welcome back here to High Now Daily. Man, all of that fresh fish, man, makes me so hungry. And you know, speaking of all the Ono grinds, for friends and family who live right now in Las Vegas, there is a brand new spot to get that local grinds fix. That's right. Take a look at that. Zippies is opening up its third Las Vegas location, and it is now open starting right now. Take a look. Now, this is being dubbed the Southeastern Zippies location. It's going to be in Henderson, Nevada. You're looking at some video right now. Obviously, already busy. People love that 2-scoop rice mac salad action. Right now, it's located at the Silverado Park Place Shopping Center on Southeastern Avenue. For everyone familiar with Henderson, Nevada, I mean, the new digs, man. That's like a taste and a look of Hawaii over there in Las Vegas. Big time congratulations to them. Now, at the grand opening celebration that was held yesterday, as you saw in the video, it included a traditional Hawaiian blessing, chants, oli, and of course the untying of the mailile, very signature to Hawaii celebrations. The company's CEO says the city of Henderson has been home to former residents of Hawaii for many decades. Take a look at that video. I believe it.
The city of Henderson has been welcoming former kama'aina, former residents of Hawaii for many, many decades. And this was one of the communities that we were very focused on being able to be a part of.
So we had an astounding amount of applicants, about 1,300. We hired 100, and I'd say about half of them are from Hawaii or have lived there, and that makes our job so much easier because they know the food, and it makes them excited to serve something so close to them.
Sense of home, it's the aloha, this that spirit, and you just feel like you're back home. You're not. I mean, it's a nice, and you feel it a lot when you're around the community. The Hawaiian community out here is really small.
All right, that is awesome. Hey, again, big time congratulations to Zippies, the entire ohana over there. Now, to celebrate its grand opening as well, Zippies is offering their popular Korean fried chicken plate at just $9.99. It's going to be at all Zippies locations through October 5th. So, again, Zippies over there on the 9th Island. It is location number 3 for them. Congratulations again on behalf of everyone here back at home. Mahalo nui for watching. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. Rach is back. Lauren's back. Natalie's back. We'll see you then.